Aloha, everyone. It was a positive day for the stock market today. However, when we put everything into a broader sense, we can see that today's rally on the New York Stock Exchange, S&P 500, NASDAQ, and Russell 2000 was basically just relieving so far an oversold condition. I'm not going to marry my bear side just yet. All the mathematical evidence suggests that this market is turned and wants to move lower, but I won't marry it. But so far, it looks like a dead cat bounce. Volume was lower than the previous two sell-offs on the New York Stock Exchange and the NASDAQ, and we're still well below the 50-day moving average on the NASDAQ. But amazingly, the S&P 500 and Dow Jones Industrial Average is somehow trending above it. Like I keep saying, we'll see for how much longer. Dow Jones still has that red bop. The one bright spot of the day today, well, there were a couple, were the utilities and the REITs. Some of the utility stocks like EDN had a fantastic day. Had Oak show up, VNO, PSA in the REIT side, Simon Property Group, OFC after a horrible fill. Based on a very bad decision to use a buy stop, actually now is a slightly profitable. So OFC had a good day. But overall, it was a REIT and utility day. And I tell you what, I don't think that you're ever really looking at a very, very, very super bullish market whenever you have EXC leading the way higher in the utilities. So it remains time to definitely take it easy. However, foreign stocks are starting to really, really pop up on my scans. ECH, Vietnam yesterday, and many sectors, especially China, yen, FXI, which leads me to C-Trip, which was breaking out, looking really good, and then the speculative name VISN, since the lows, is up about 75%, so quite an impressive run off the lows for Vision China Media. So there's been some hot momentum over there, but I don't know. I think it's risky to play. You can see the momentum in ISRG. ISRG after hours is down 10%, down to 440.11. And if you're looking at this chart, we're going back into this price range here because you can see that it closes 437 with the high day 442. So we've completely reversed the quote buyable gap up, which in this market was pretty scary, but it was working at first, and now you can see it's completely reversed it, and just another example of momentum not working in the current market. So you have to be careful if you do decide to play any momentum. Speaking of momentum, the Bank of Japan said that they weren't going to do any more stimulus, and as you can see, the YCS is starting to crack below the 50-day moving average after already appearing to have put in a top back here in January. So this recrack of the 50-day moving average is no good, and we'll see if that sell-off continues in Japan. But I think with them not stimulating anymore, that's definitely going to be rough. But like I said, there's clearly still some stocks to be chosen out there from other countries like BRFS that continues to rise. So there are stocks making movements. One Chinese stock also that I'm watching, WUBA. If this one can create a base and then break out higher, even with the rough market, if there's other Chinese stocks, like we still have a little bit of VIPs left. It was not a full sell based on that day. But if these Chinese stocks can get moving again, maybe we'll have some momentum in there. And First Solar is holding up. The consolidation is not nice. It's pretty sloppy, actually, overall on an arithmetic chart. You can see how sloppy it is. It's not like it's super tight, like from August to October. You know what I mean? I mean, look at this little action here. But, it is something to keep an eye on just in case we do break out higher. But right now, momentum, I expect more of RGDOs and VJets to come in this market, and Twitters. I just don't think we're done yet. Facebook and Tesla, to me, looks like they're just biding time for the next leg down to do what SCTY is already doing, but we'll see. I do have 3 partial sells. VSB, a heavier volume close below the 20-day moving average. That's a 25% sell. You can move it up to 50. STAA, 50% sell, still holding above the ultimate low a day, trending above the 50-day moving average. Intraday reversal, maybe, maybe. It'll continue to rally. If not, the next down day, if it closes especially below 1689, full sell on that one. And then GMED's also closing below the 50-day moving average, but damn it, once again, an intraday tail preventing a 50% sell, so 25% sell. So we may have to do another round of selling in that one. But GMED still has a good gain for us from our long position, so there's really no worry in getting all out of it here. And as you can see, there are still a total of 26 stocks that we have some form of long position in. VIP, CLR, HES. You can see the names over there. I'm just going to go through them, and you can see one trend in all of these. That is, they're trending up. None of these are trending down. ICLR wants to, but our entry price is way back here in April, so it's still above the 200-day moving average. And you can see with everything else, especially with these down there, we're just trending higher. So there's no reason to do any kind of full sell on anything that we have left. Stocks like Wage and Camp, they're gone, and they're not coming back.